In today's profile, we head to the University of Pennsylvania to meet with renowned sculptor Michelle Lopez. Lopez uses sculpture to interrogate cultural phenomena, from consumer waste to national identity to racism. Hi, Michelle. Hey, is it safe to hug?
Nice to see you.
How cool is this? Oh my God.
Yeah, it's a smaller sculpture I'm working on. Trying to weld it and see.
I see that. How scary and exciting at the same time.
So ultimately this thing will tilt. It will start, we did some modeling with a hula hoop to just show that this piece will actually begin to dance and move and kind of be reacting to the storm. You know, to imagine the storm spinning overhead.
What is sculpture? If not to you, then generally, how would you define its parameters?
Sculpture has always had that adage of it's the thing that you bump into when you are looking at a painting. But in my research, we've been trying to change the actual perception of sculpture as something that's broader and more contemporary. It's anything that allows you to stop and offer a moment of pause. You're contending with meaning. You're contending with the space around you and with the objects around you. It's basically anything that's out there in the world can be manipulated as sculpture, and I think that's what's so exciting about it.
You seem not to be afraid at all of getting your hands dirty. You talk a lot about materials and exploring your immediate surroundings. What do you think drives your appetite for touching things and working with your hands and getting really in the muck?
I think it's the unpredictability that happens when I'm actually involved. I mean, I totally believe in getting things fabricated when I don't have that skill set, but there's something interesting, and that's a part of the research component in terms of my work. It's researching the material and trying to understand the things that it does naturally, but potentially the things that it could possibly do. I find that really exciting. I find failure really exciting because that's the moment of possible invention for me.
You had a really lovely sound installation piece recently that was an encounter with the city. As a participant in that particular piece, I was really moved by how inviting it actually was, considering the very serious subject matter. Do you consider sound a part of your sculpture practice then?
Totally. I mean, so much of what I think sculpture is about is really contending with engaging the environment. I decided to work with the Liberty Bell because it's such an iconic piece of Philadelphia, but also interrogate the fact that it's broken and interrogate the fact that at that moment in the summer of 2020, there was the pandemic, there were the Black Lives Matter protests that were happening everywhere. And so we did the sound intervention, moving protest around the city with all of the protesters carrying speakers essentially on their backs. I worked with a composer, Austin Fisher, who basically assembled a series of ding-dong sounds. So bell sounds taken from popular culture, weaved that along also with anti-Asian slurs of ching chong, ding dong. And the idea was that we were going to ring the Liberty Bell.
Sounds like you're asking a lot of questions through this very open and adaptable art form, sculpture. Where are you drawing inspiration from these days?
I think I can't help but be informed by what's going on around us. I mean, I was really informed by quite honestly, this sense of collapse that I feel is happening kind of globally. So I've been considering metaphorically how to embody that in sculpture. And after 9/11, because I was there at the World Trade Center when I was installing a show, I just became more interested in this relationship really to debris and to the things around us that really are not sculpture or not what we consider sculpture.